What if I told you the king of adventure bikes just went on a diet, lost weight, got smarter, and now it can literally shift gears for you? This is the all-new BMW R1300GS, and today we're answering one simple question. Is this still the king of adventure, or has BMW changed too much? For decades, one name has dominated the adventure touring world: the BMW GS. From crossing continents to surviving the harshest terrains on Earth, the GS didn't just build a reputation, it defined the category. And the R1250GS? It wasn't just popular, it became the best-selling adventure motorcycle in the world. So when BMW announced a complete redesign, not an update, not a facelift, but a ground-up transformation, people got excited and nervous. Let's get one thing clear right away. This is not just another GS. The BMW R1300GS is completely re-engineered. New frame, new engine, new design philosophy. And the first thing you'll notice, it looks tighter, sharper, more aggressive. BMW ditched the bulky feel of the previous generation and replaced it with something far more compact and athletic. This bike looks like it's ready to move even when it's standing still. But the real story isn't just how it looks, it's how much it's changed underneath. Now here's where things get serious. BMW did something no one expected. They made the king lighter. The R1300GS is significantly lighter than the R1250GS. And if you've ever handled a big adventure bike, you know weight is everything. Lighter means better control off-road, easier handling in city traffic, more confidence for everyday riders. And suddenly, this giant machine feels manageable, approachable, even fun in ways the old GS sometimes struggled with. This isn't just a touring machine anymore. It's becoming a performance adventure weapon. Now let's talk about power, because BMW didn't just reduce weight, they made it stronger. The new R1300GS comes with a 1300cc boxer engine, more compact, more efficient, and more powerful than before. You're getting around 145 horsepower. Let that sink in. 145 HP in an adventure bike. That's insane. But here's the real magic. It's not just about raw power. It's about how usable that power is. The torque delivery is smooth, predictable, and incredibly responsive. Whether you're climbing a rocky trail or overtaking on a highway, this bike responds like it understands you. And that's what makes a GS a GS. Now we get to the part that's changing everything. The Automated Shift Assistant, or ASA. Yes, you heard that right. This bike can shift gears for you. No clutch, no manual shifting. Just twist the throttle and go. Now for some riders, this sounds like a dream. For others, it sounds like BMW is taking away the soul of riding. But here's the truth. This isn't about replacing skill. It's about enhancing the experience. In heavy traffic, no clutch fatigue. On long highway rides, smooth, effortless cruising. Off-road, more focus on control, less on shifting. And if you still want manual control, you can switch modes. So you're not losing control, you're gaining options. And that might just be the future of motorcycling. This wouldn't be a BMW if it didn't come loaded with tech. And the R1300GS? It's basically a spaceship on two wheels. You get advanced ride modes, dynamic traction control, adaptive suspension, radar-based safety systems, and a fully digital display. Everything is designed to make your ride safer, smarter, and more comfortable. And yes, it even adjusts itself depending on your riding conditions. Highway, dirt, rain, the bike adapts so you don't have to struggle. But let's be honest, Specs are one thing. Real-world riding, that's what actually matters. And this is where the R1300GS truly shines. On the highway, it's smooth, stable, and incredibly comfortable. You can ride for hours without fatigue. In the city, it feels surprisingly agile for its size. And off-road, that's where it reminds everyone why it's still the king. The balance, the control, the confidence it gives you, it's on another level. This isn't just a bike you ride, it's a bike that makes you feel unstoppable. But not everyone is happy. Some riders say, it's too modern, too much tech, too far from the original GS feel. And honestly, they're not completely wrong. BMW is pushing boundaries here. They're redefining what an adventure bike should be. And whenever that happens, there's always resistance, because change is uncomfortable. So now we come back to the big question. Is the R1300GS still the king of adventure, or has BMW gone too far? Here's the answer. The R1300GS is not trying to be the old king. It's trying to become something even bigger. Faster, smarter, more accessible. It's not just evolving, it's redefining the throne. And right now, no other bike offers this level of balance between power, technology, comfort, and versatility. So whether you love it or question it, one thing is clear. The R1300GS is not here to follow trends. It's here to set them. And maybe, just maybe, this isn't the end of the GS legacy. It's the beginning of a new era. If you had to choose, would you go for the classic R1250GS or the futuristic R1300GS? Let me know in the comments. And if you love motorcycles like this, make sure to subscribe to Moto Metrics, because here, we don't just review bikes, we break them down.